Hey guys, it's Skinny Pigs 1 here, and if you are on my Facebook page then you already know, but otherwise Barnaby is in this little recovery cage here because he had a bladder stone removed. Last Wednesday he went for a vet appointment because he had lost weight and was looking a bit uncomfortable. So he had an X-ray last Wednesday and it showed he had a bladder stone. Then Friday he got booked in for surgery and he made it through his surgery and he is doing quite well. It was quite a hard recovery for the first few days, probably Friday night, Saturday, and most of Sunday. It was pretty difficult. So Wednesday he got his X-ray, like I said, showed the bladder stone. Friday I took him in for surgery. I had to drop him off at the vet's in the morning. I was so scared because Rugby passed away during his stone removal surgery, so I didn't know what to expect for Barnaby. The only good thing was Barnaby was in better condition than Rugby by the time he was going. He was still eating, drinking, and very active, where Rugby was not. So he went in the morning, dropped him off at 8:30, and then his surgery wasn't until probably like 11 or 12. So I had to wait around, and I absolutely hate waiting because then you just think terrible thoughts. And then it wasn't until 1 o'clock that I got the call that he was okay. So it seemed like forever to find out that he was alright. I was so scared though, because I didn't want to lose him. So Friday night he was really dopey. He had pain meds and all that stuff, and he really couldn't move around because the incision is under his tummy, like from his groin area. It's probably about, looks like about 1 inch to 2 inch. It's pretty big. Under his tummy, so obviously that restricts movement major. So the first night he just stayed in a cuddle cup, and I put a fleece blanket on him to keep him warm because that would be very important, especially for a skinny pig. And then I had to hand feed him about every 1.5 hours. Got critical care, which is something you can get at your vets. You mix it with water and you can syringe feed it to them. So that's what I had to do every 1.5 to 2 hours. So I was up literally all night, and then I would just have to change his cuddle cup every once in a while because that's where he would pee on. And you're not supposed to obviously lift him, so all I had to do to switch his cuddle cup would be put another cuddle cup beside his and then take his fleece blankie off him and kind of drape it over the new cuddle cup, and he automatically wanted to switch into the new one to get under the blanket. And then to hand feed him, I just had to lift up the cuddle cup with him in it to hand feed him and set it on my lap. So that worked out quite well because then I didn't have to handle him because you're not supposed to. And then Saturday he still wasn't doing that great because he didn't want to eat on his own still. After his medications in the morning, he actually started to eat after that on his own. Now only eating what you put right in front of him because he was still in his cuddle cup. And then so Saturday night was kind of the same. I would hand feed him every few hours. And then Sunday in the morning I hand fed him again. And it wasn't till Sunday afternoon that he was finally out of his cuddle cup, which was the first time ever. Before that I just had to keep switching his cuddle cup every couple hours because it'd be wet with pee. So Sunday evening he was actually out, and he came over and ate some hay here in the corner, and then he went over and had a couple pellets, so that was really good to see. So now he's up and about, eats all his veggies, walks around, moves around, doesn't seem to be in any discomfort. He goes for a recheck next Wednesday, so still a week away. And he's obviously separated from Ernie because he's supposed to be having cage rest and not move around too much. And I wouldn't want Ernie to be bossing and bumping him around. So it won't be till next Wednesday that I can get him back with Ernie, which I'm kind of nervous about. I hope they totally get along and missed each other. So that is that, and I'm sure when he goes back for his recheck or not long after, he'll have to have another X-ray to make sure that he doesn't have any stones, because it is possible for them to get another stone right away, which would be awful. So I'm really hoping that that does not happen, and that when it gets another X-ray that he is totally clear again. And I want to keep him that way forever if possible. Stones are just one of those things that you never know whether if you take it away it won't come back, or whether they're going to be a piggy that's prone to just getting them over and over. The surgery was really invasive, very serious, and his recovery, like, he wouldn't have made it without 24-hour care. So it was very hard work, and I know very uncomfortable for him for the first few days, so it was something serious. So I really hope he does not get another stone. So here is little B. Hi, sweetie. He's quite thin. You can kind of see his ribs there. He's got a lot of weight to put back on, but he's eating and doing really well. And he's starting to get very fidgety in his cage, just bopping about, so that's good. And then there's Ernie over there. I can't really tell if he misses Barnaby a whole lot. I imagine he does. He'll come over here, stick his nose out, and he'll just sniff, sniff, sniff. So he must know Barnaby's here. Maybe that's why he's not too freaked out, because he can still smell him. But he's probably lonely. There's Grover over there. Grover got a new cage liner. Look at those monkeys. And then the other side has that pink monkeys on there. I got that from Piggy Pop Shop. If you're on my Facebook page, they are in my likes section, and you can check out her page. She has a lot of really cute designs for stuff. And then there are Kelvin and Hobbs. Little cutie patooties. So yeah, that is my major updates. I didn't update sooner except for on my Facebook page, because I didn't want to make a video until I knew that he was doing alright. So send your well wishes for Barnaby so that he can gain some more weight and so he doesn't get another stone. Okay, see you guys.